So we're going to attempt to document this day. The Tonic team, as part of the Million Step Challenge, are climbing Mam Tor. I haven't got a gimbal or anything like that, which is really annoying. However, we will do what we can do. So myself and the rest of the team at Tonic are climbing Mam Tor. We've encouraged patients to do what they can do in their local area, and together we're going to try and hit 1,000,000 steps. It's got off to a great start to me. I've already spilled some water on the floor, which is great. I'm going to fuel myself up now, get some Weetabix down me. I start every single day with my Weetabix, and yeah, we're just going to see how today goes. It's going to be a good laugh. Yeah, so I mean, it's not the best start to the day, but why my wife decides just to fill a bowl of water with that, and I go and get Weetabix, you can see how it happened, right? But anyway, let's move on. So I was going to come on here and do my sort of morning routine and do that sort of stuff, but to be honest with you, my morning routine is not that interesting. I literally wake up, I cuddle my daughter, which is obviously a new part of my routine for a period of time. I have half an hour in bed just to think about my day. I go downstairs, I have some Weetabix, I watch a Kobe Bryant motivational video, and that is it, you know. That's it. And that gets me fired up enough, you know. And then I usually will partake in some exercise from that point. I do believe that sort of exercise in the morning can be quite beneficial because you're on autopilot a bit more. The stress of the day can't get involved. But you know, you see some of these morning routines. You got to have an ice bath. You got to, you know, meditate. You got to do this stuff. Like, I think it varies from person to person. Whatever you get benefits from, do it. But yeah, mine's dead basic. But I think having a routine is actually key. I think having the routine is probably something that doesn't get spoken about enough. A lot of people just wake up and they're just, you know, stressed out, tired, going out into traffic, and you know that's going to be hard to partake in weight loss because you know you're in a reactive state. I think being in charge of your morning is quite an important thing. Crocs at the ready, obviously not in sport mode. I won't be climbing the knees, I'll be climbing the knees, and I'm really glad I cleaned them after the last walk. Apple Watch at the ready, and the weather is grim as expected. And I don't know where I parked my car. It's a good start. It's a good start to Mam Tor. I need to find my car. I actually know, dude, where's my car? So I really don't want this vlog to be like, you know, just eat your protein and that kind of stuff. I want it to be different. And I think another thing that I think subtly motivates me without kind of realising it is that when I go to the gym or when I exercise in the morning, I am, like I say, an advocate of exercise in the morning. I listen to songs when I was younger, Black Eyed Peas, Nelly, Usher, you know, that kind of vibe. It reminds me of fearlessness. And I know it sounds quite deep, but in my opinion, a lot of reason why people sometimes don't partake in exercise is fear and confidence, and you know, you want to kind of pump yourself up, right? And there's no better time to pump yourself up than when you were younger. When we were kids, we were fearless. You know, you ask a kid what they want to do when they're older. They want to be an astronaut, or they want to be a whatever, and a Premier League footballer. That's exciting, you know. And there's this fearlessness. And as we get older, I think probably because listening to other people, that goes away a little bit. And I just find like listening to "Where Is the Love" by Black Eyed Peas makes me go, no, come on, let's do this. And it might just be me, I don't know. But I think try and unlock that inner kid, because, you know, like I said, I had a daughter not so long ago, and I'm just so excited for her to take on the world. And that's much easier where you just are in your own thoughts rather than listening to everyone else's all the time. So we have arrived. The weather has actually calmed down a little bit. Quite ironic, me driving through Chatsworth House and singing Gangster's Paradise as you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. But yeah, we're here. And yeah, it's going to be I had to do like a full-on like Austin Powers. I took a wrong turn. I had to do a spin around in an alleyway. You know Austin Powers, where he's like going forwards, going backwards, going forwards, going backwards. But yeah, onwards, up to go. Let's take on Mam Tor and see how we go. Right, we are nearly there. The hair's gone wild, the wind's crazy, but it's all worth it for the view, man. And there's the rest of the squad doing their thing, so we'll get up there. Lovely jubbly. Hope everyone's going all right. Keep putting your selfies and tagging it away. Job done. It's absolute class up here. It's always a worry when you do something like this. It's like, how the hell do I get back? So job done, really lovely walk, really enjoyed it. The weather came out, which was great. Just over 15,000 steps. Still plenty of time this day. I've got a dog at home, Effie, who I didn't bring today because I thought the weather wouldn't be great for her. She's owed a walk, so I'm going to top it up a bit later on. We'll see what we end up on. But yeah, let's keep it up, guys. And just a final recap from Mam Tor and a bit of a sum up of the challenge that we did. We hit the target as a tonic community, over 1.2 million steps for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I'm so happy of, so proud of. So many patients going out there and just testing themselves and putting themselves out there to explore their tremendous weight loss that they have received through this journey. And I'm a massive advocate of that. I actually put this in the Facebook post I did this afternoon. But when we lose weight, yes, of course, jean sizes, dresses, compliments, before and after photos, these are exciting things. But so is movement, and so is the ability to do things that you weren't able to do physically or mentally before. And this is huge as part of weight loss. And, you know, again, I bring up the fact that people sometimes say, oh, you don't have to exercise to lose weight. Well, maybe technically, yes, but they totally go hand in hand, because that endorphin rush, that feeling you get from doing things that you weren't capable of doing before, for, like I say, physically, so pain. It's very natural not to want to do something through pain, okay? I understand that. I don't hold that against anybody. But as weight loss occurs, movement gets easier and the body adapts. It is your best friend. It is something you can trust. So many people, when they are losing weight, have this opinion of their body that is negative, whereas it is something that will help you out. It will adapt. It will get better at things that you do over time. It doesn't matter if it's lifting a weight. It doesn't matter if it's partaking in cardio. It doesn't matter if you're playing a piano, learning a language. Your body gets better at things the more you do something. And that predictability is huge during weight loss, because weight loss is not linear. You will not lose weight every single week. Like my last video went through, there are many reasons why weight loss won't do that. But if we have other metrics of success to go by, and exercise is the most predictable one, you're going to feel better quite a lot quickly, which keeps you de-stressed out. It is a massive de-stressor as well. The environment change that I talk about quite a lot as well. And this challenge brought all of that to the forefront. I couldn't do as many videos as I wanted to at the top of Mam Tor. It was just, I actually did them, but it's just too windy, you can't hear anything. But I sort of did this sort of talk at the top. But you know, that's why I've got to do this now, just to get across that message of, we need to be partaking of exercise as part of a weight loss surgery journey, or indeed any weight loss journey. It's so important in so many ways. Yes, weight loss is great, but the ability to go and take your body and trust it and do things that you know you weren't capable of doing it before, physically and mentally is an important one as well. Confidence. How do you measure confidence? Put yourself in environments where you weren't able to do before. And that is huge, and it just progresses. And then I always question people and say, don't worry what will happen if you exercise. Worry what will happen or what you miss out on if you don't, because that isn't spoken about enough. I know in my life, there's many things that I would have missed out on if I didn't have the confidence to do so, and what the exercise provided for me is that confidence to go and do things, to allow me to keep rolling the dice to see what will happen. And even things like this, you know, my day-to-day confidence comes from the way I feel on that gym floor in the morning, or the way I feel when I move my body, to know that it's adapting and getting stronger and fitter and better day in, day out. And that's not a big-headed thing to say. It's the truth, and I don't know where I'd be without it, and I just really want to embrace that and get that across to people as part of this summer shred, day in, day out. Thank you for listening to day 8. I hope you enjoyed that little vlog there. Hopefully the vlogs will get better. I'll get better at them. Again, we get better the more we do something, so more vlogs to come. All the best from me. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.